A bowl of soup can not only warm you up when it's cold outside, it can really pack a nutritional punch. That's why a lot of folks are doing what's called souping, which we're going to learn all about. Rakowski is a holistic health coach and the author of Bowls of Love, Paleo Soups for the season. And she's here with one of her favorite recipes. Nice to have you here, Allie.
Thank you so much.
First, let's talk about what a holistic health coach does.
Absolutely. So a lot of different things, everything from one-on-one health coaching. So talking about things like weight loss, energy, anything to do with your general health and wellness that you'd like to talk to someone about. I think a lot of it is just kind of having some accountability, having someone to talk to about these types of things.
Sure.
Some of the more interesting services that I have are kitchen makeovers.
Oh, that's great.
Grocery store tours, cooking lessons, cooking parties. So anything revolving around the kitchen or general health and wellness.
Sounds fun. And let's talk about this cookbook. It's newly published.
Yes, just published last week, so I'm thrilled.
Great, and I think it's fun because you said each of the soups in there are kind of based on someone, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So there's 49 recipes, they're all seasonal, and I receive 49 bowls from the most special people to me in my life. So I have this collection of bowls now, they're from all over the world, and each recipe is dedicated to one person. Their soup was photographed in the bowl that they gave me, and then there's a story that goes along with each recipe about the person who provided it.
Very nice. Are these some of the bowls here? They're so pretty.
Yes, absolutely. So we've got my Aunt Randy, we have my editor Allison, a big collection. So it's funny because when I see them, I see people and memories and stories. And, you know, it's my feeling that there's so many memories and thoughts baked into the food that we eat. And so the bowls truly are the holders of those memories. So for me, they're quite meaningful.
Absolutely. All right, we're making a paleo dish today. We'll switch spots here and you can show us how to get going.
Absolutely. So for the paleo diet, for those that don't know, is really just kind of a clean eating philosophy focused on food that comes from the earth, pre-agriculture. So fruits, vegetables, meats, nuts, seeds, and
natural
oils.
Stuff.
Very natural.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do here, I'm just heating up some olive oil, and then we're going to add some garlic, onions, and leeks. The soup today is a purple soup. I made it because I think most people probably don't eat purple soup quite often.
That's fair to say, Allie.
Or ever.
It smells really good. We're looking at a picture of it on the screen there. Whose bowl is this that it's in?
That is one of my best friends, Sarah Bowling. She just relocated to Kentucky from New York City, and she's actually going to be a bridesmaid in my wedding.
Oh,
so
good.
She's thrilled. Hopefully she can see the clip online.
Very nice. So this is going to cook a little while, simmer a little bit?
Exactly. So we're going to heat this up. I like to sprinkle a little salt. I actually brought in some of my pink Himalayan sea salt just to go with the...
Does it taste different?
No, it doesn't, but it looks pretty.
Pink and purple is fun, though.
Exactly. So it's a very feminine soup today, I suppose.
I like it.
So once these onions, garlic, and leeks cook up, you can add some of the other ingredients, which would be the yellow squash here and some celery.
Okay.
So I actually created this recipe when I was down in Florida with my mom. We were brainstorming for the book when I first got the opportunity for the cookbook, and I wanted to make something in the book, at least with every major vegetable, every main meat that you could think of, and every color. I really wanted it to have a big variety. So I realized I had nothing purple, so we went to the local market in Florida, found some purple cauliflower, and that's really where the recipe
was born. And it's the season for purple cauliflower. I've never, does it taste any different?
It doesn't.
It doesn't, okay.
It looks beautiful, that's why I like it. There's also orange and green cauliflower available this time of year too.
Very good. Let me ask you about souping. Is this a new trend people are turning to?
It is. I think Dr. Oz just said it was the new juicing, so I'm happy to hear that, actually. I love soup personally because it's so warming, it's healthy. I think everyone has a good memory associated with soup from their mom or grandma. And really, soup, just like juicing, you can put in loads of vegetables, every nutrient you could possibly think of, but you can still be eating as opposed to just being on a liquid diet.
That makes sense. I mean, because you're getting the vegetables, you're chewing it, you're not really just slurping it.
Exactly. So the reason, just so you know, that I chose these other ingredients when I created the recipe is they're basically colorless. So I wanted the purple to be the star of the show. If you add too many other things, sometimes it turns into a mishmash color, a little closer to brown.
But this definitely stayed purple. I mean, we have the finished product over here.
Exactly. So just to get to that, all you would need to do is add your purple cauliflower. This pot's a little smaller, so we won't put it all in. The recipe in the book actually calls for some purple asparagus or white, which I couldn't find this week, so I took just a little bit of purple cabbage to brighten that up.
Same.
Exactly. That's the beauty of these recipes. They're there as a guide, but you can see once you start cooking them that really you can experiment as much as you want. Here's some homemade chicken stock from another soup that I made last week. And you'll bring this to a boil and just let it simmer for 30, 40 minutes, an hour and a half if you're busy. It really doesn't matter. You just want to get the vegetables nice and soft.
That makes sense, okay. And we have a lovely bowl here. We have about 40 seconds left.
No problem. So here's the final purple soup. All you need to do here is take the immersion blender, which is one of the best kitchen tools.
Mine's still in a box, actually.
You should take it out of the box. So it just takes about a minute, which I know we don't have.
All right, Allie, scoop that out for us. We'll see what
Sure.
it's all about. And of course, if you need the recipe, we'll have it over on WTNH.com. And Allie, where can we find your book?
You can find the book on intersectioncoaching.com and as well as Amazon.
Very good. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. We're going to have some soup. We'll have a great weekend.